It is Black Friday season. It is upon us, and I'm going to show you some deals. Black Friday is officially Friday, November 29th, but it's happening now. And quick side note, Friday, November 29th is also my birthday, and I'll be all alone. So if any of you want to send me some birthday wishes via email, k8mrd@icloud.com, I'd love to hear from you. That k8mrd@icloud.com also happens to be my PayPal address if any financial birthday presents want to be thrown my way. So there's a shameless plug, but I hope you all have a great and happy Thanksgiving and save some deals. So first, our friends at ABR Industries is having a Black Friday sale, up to 15% off most of their stuff. I've got several links in the description that you'll need to follow to make that deal happen. So be sure to check the links in the description. But ABR Industries, they've got this amateur radio coax builder. So this is just for their regular coax, and they're having a sale on their RG316, the ABR 240 UF, and their ABR 400 UF. So RG316, LMR 240, and LMR 400 Ultraflex. So you check out this coax builder here. Now this is just for the regular cables, so we would just select like ABR 240 UF. Try the other coaxes if you're looking for something special. It might give you a discount, but I was told about these particular cables. And then we can put in a length. Let's say I want 100 feet of ABR 240 UF. Then we can put some connectors on there. UHF male solder crimp. Connector B, UHF male solder crimp. You can do a sweep testing. You can personalize it. So they'll put a little green thing on the coax that'll have like your call sign or whatever you want to have on there. And you can choose if you want to put ferrites on there. Add that baby to the cart. Let's check out our cart. And there we are. It just took 15% off right off the bat. They've also got a sale on their color sheaths, which are like these. So you can have coax, and they put this cool color coding thing. It's like it kind of reminds me of like this plastic stuff we would put over scuba tanks to prevent them from knocking around, but it's really cool. So the color sheath builder, again, same thing. Let's say we want ABR 400 UHF, or UF rather, excuse me. And let's say we want 100 feet of ABR 400. We can pick a color. Maybe you want pink, if pink's out there. And let's put some connectors on there. UHF, I like the solder and crimp ones. And we'll throw another one on there. Throw some ferrites. Maybe we don't want ferrites on this one. Add that to the cart. Oh, look at that. 20% off discount applied to that. Okay, so I lied to you. It's more than 15%. So that takes $66 off of that 100-foot run of ABR 400. So that's sweet. But they also have... Everybody asks me where I get the inline chokes that I use. Well, the answer is ABR Industries, and they have these right here. They've got current chokes and voltage chokes, so you can just click on here, choose an option, either ABR 223 or ABR 400. So if you're just doing like 100 watts, the 223 is fine. The 400's like, I believe it's legal limit. Don't quote me on that, but I use the 223. Throw a PL259 on one, and SO239 on the other. Add that baby to the cart, and there we can see we get 10% off of those. So $52 for chokes, again, for both current and voltage. Then we've got some just kind of standard sizes. This is their ABR 240 UF. Choose a connector, choose another connector, choose your length. These are just pre-made. Maybe you just want a 75-foot run, whatever. Add that to the cart. We get 10% off on that. Then we've got some just pre-made assembly kind of things of the ABR 400. Throw a connector on there. I guess these aren't pre-made, but just more common lengths there. So pick, maybe I want 50 feet of ABR 400. Add that to the cart. And there we are, 15% off on that. And then we've got some just kind of pre-made stuff here, I think. Yeah, 20 or 30 feet of the color. Choose your color, orange or yellow, with PL259s and 5 ferrites. This is the ABR 240. That's cool. And then what else did we have? ABR 316 with BNC males. If you needed some quick jumpers and things, let's see what we got. 2, 15, 20, and 25. I use a lot of ABR 316. And then this is the one that I really use a lot because it's got the choke on it. ABR 316. You can pick a length, 15, 20, or 25. Let's pick a 25-foot length. I think this is probably the most common length of ABR 316 that I use. And there you can see 10% off, so $61 for RG316 and 5 ferrites. That's awesome. But now we can hop over to Amazon, and I made an Amazon list, so you can just click one link and go to my Black Friday 2024 page. Now, the vast majority of these are things that I actually have purchased and use and recommend. I did see some other deals that I don't own, but I think are cool, but the vast majority of these I own. This isn't just, hey, here's a Bofang for $17. Everybody knows you can get one. So I tried to find some things that I actually use that would be beneficial to you guys. So let's take a look at Amazon. And here, this is what my my landing page looks like. And you just click the Black Friday 2024 there. I got all kinds of other stuff on there, but we're focused on Black Friday right now. So first and foremost, Maxpedition. I bought this bag when I got my QMX. This is the bag that my QMX is in. It's freaking awesome, and it just fits everything. Like, look at all the crap you can cram in here. It's crazy. It's $26. I think it's only for the black one. I think I did get the gray one, like this color. I don't think this is on sale, but the black one is on sale for $26. I paid 30 some odd dollars for mine, but that's pretty cool, and it's a Maxpedition bag. It's freaking awesome. And then I saw this other Maxpedition bag. Now, I don't own this one, but I have a couple other of these sling bags. One's from Red Rock Outdoors and one's some no-name brand. But these are great for, I keep my QRP radios in there, like my go bags. So I've got an 818 in one, and I've got my Xiegu X5105 in another, and batteries and antennas, and like RG316 from ABR Industries, and all kinds of stuff in there. So these are freaking awesome, and I suspect this Maxpedition would probably be better than the ones that I own. $75 down from $93.99. What else do we have here? Life Straw. I purchased a couple of these apparently in July. I think there was a sale, and it's a good idea to have a couple Life Straws just in case. And they're like $9.97 a piece. Like, how do you not own a couple of these? So I might actually pick up a couple more of these, but 5-pack for $45. Or just 1-pack, 2-pack, 3-pack, whatever. But Life Straw should be in everyone's arsenal there. Flashlights. I'm a huge flashlight nerd. Ginormous Olight nerd. Now, this is another one. I don't own the Arcfeld personally, but I hear good things. Like, I've held them. I've had friends that have this. This is a really cool light. $74 down from $100. So you can get it in cool white, and you can also get it in a neutral white, 4 to 5K versus 57 to 67K. Huge Olight fan, so that's cool. This surprised the heck out of me. I did a review video of some Olights, and these mini flashlights are the bee's knees. I think I own like 4 or 5 of these now. I'm definitely going to buy another one because I paid $20 a piece for these. These are $9.99. This thing right here, this plugs into a USB, and that's how it charges. And this little, it's just like a little bullet-sized flashlight. If I could click on the darn thing, that right there, so it just magnetizes into the base. The magnet is stupid strong. Literally every single bag I own has one of these on it, and for $10 it's freaking awesome. So highly recommend these Olights. I'm definitely picking up a few more of these. Speaking of Olights, this is probably my favorite Olight now, the Olight Baton 4. I did a review on this. I have it in this OD green. It's a tiny little light, and it fits in this little box that recharges it. But this box also has a battery in it, so you can use it to charge other things. And it's got all the same functions as other Olights, like turbo and strobe and high, medium, low, whatever. And if you keep the battery or the light in this box, it'll like power it on. You can use it as a lantern. It's got a power indicator there that lets you know how much power is left in the box. I paid $100 for this thing, and now it's $71. So that is a heck of a deal from Olight. Next, now here's another one. I don't own this particular one, but I do own one of these. It is in my car always. A car battery jump starter. I can't tell you how many times I've traveled, left my car at the airport parking lot for a week or so, and came back to a dead battery. And of course, every time it happens, it's like midnight. So you got to wait in the parking lot for somebody to come around and to find a guy that can jump start. I mean, they have that service, but having a car jump starter is freaking amazing. So $133 down from $219. You get a $35 off coupon. And you can maybe get this up to 10% off. So whether you buy this one or not, again, I don't know this particular one, but I own one of these, and it has been incredibly useful. Or like if somebody says, hey, you got jumper cables, somebody's stranded in a parking lot, whatever, you can help out your fellow citizen and just plug this up to a battery, and it's amazing that they just work. Next, this lacy, rugged 5 terabyte USB-C external hard drive. This is what I used when I bought my MacBook Pro a couple years ago. I didn't want to pay the Apple tax for more memory because they wanted thousands of dollars for terabytes. So I paid at Best Buy, I think I paid like $180, $189, something like that. $147.95 right now, so about, I don't know, $30-$40 cheaper than what I paid. This is what stores all of these fantastic videos. Once I'm done editing them, everything goes to this lacy drive, and it's freaking awesome. They're rugged as all get out. Like all that orange is like a really hard rubber, so these are perfect for like portable stuff. Or if you're traveling, you need an external hard drive and you don't want to worry about it. See there, you can see it's USB-C. It's really fast transfer as well. So I have been enjoying this hard drive for close to 3 years now. Love it. Next, I am an absolute Shure fanboy. I use Shure microphones, I use Shure wireless guitar systems, and I just bought these in August, and I absolutely love them for my wireless in-ear system when I'm doing live streams and stuff. These are the headphones I use. I paid $100 for them. They're $89 now, so if you're in the mood for like a good set of in-ear headphones, these are freaking awesome. They like wrap around the back of your ears just like that. They're very discreet. You can't, like when I'm doing live streams, you can't even tell that I'm wearing them. So that was pretty darn good deal. They sound great. I mean, they're Shure. Like if you know anything about the music industry, Shure microphones, I'm talking on a Shure microphone right now. Like these are freaking awesome. Speaking of Shure, the microphone that I'm talking to you on right now is the famous Shure SM7B. These are usually, like, this list price is kind of a lie. These are usually like $400, okay? Broadcast quality microphone, $359. You may need a mixer that has a really, really good preamp like I do, or you can get a preamp. These generally have a little bit lower input, so usually you need a preamp. I lucked out. I bought a new Behringer Xenix mixer, and the preamp on it is fantastic. I do have the gain set to about 3 o'clock, but this microphone is freaking awesome and I love it. So if you're looking for a good, I use this for my ham radio too. This is the microphone I use with my ICOM 7610. So if you want a good microphone, $359, you can't go wrong with an SM7B. And to hold my SM7B, this IX Tech microphone boom arm is what is holding my microphone. It's freaking awesome. I've used and reviewed other boom arms. This one is the best I've ever used. It's quiet when you move it around. It's nice and tall. It has a good extension. A lot of boom arms are only like 15 inches or so. This is longer. So, and it no problem holding the SM7B up. It's a freaking beast of a boom arm. So there you go. This right here, again, I travel a lot. I need battery power for cameras and phones and laptops and all that stuff. This Anker Prime 27,650 milliamp hour power bank I own. This usually just the power bank is $149. This bottom thing here, that little charging dock, that's extra. That's usually an extra $100. I have both of these. This is freaking awesome. This meter or this battery shows you how much capacity you have left. It has 2 USB-C PD power delivery things, and it has a USB 3 IQ, whatever it is. With this base, this thing charges like an hour. This thing charges, but the base also has two USBs and a USB-C and a USB 3.0 IQ on it. So $150 for a ginormous power bank. I think my MacBook Air, I charge with this a lot, and it puts like 46 watts into it or something. So like these screens will vary in voltage. You can see, so like if you plug in your iPhone, I think it charges at 20 volts and a couple amps. Same thing with my my MacBook Air. Like it's freaking awesome. And $149 is an absolute steal for the power bank and charging base. That is absolutely insane. Here's another one that I haven't used. I just saw this. This came across my YouTube page. I saw it. I didn't actually watch the video, but another Anker power station. I use a lot of Anker cables. They're really good, as well as obviously that Anker battery bank. This is cool because it's got a little light that pops up, so like for camping and stuff. And they say it's an outdoor generator, so you might be able to put a solar panel into it, although it doesn't look like it. I'm not 100% sure. But it's another battery thing, and I'm a battery nerd, so there you go. For $89 plus another $10 coupon, so $79. That's pretty awesome. You can get it in green or gray, it looks like. A couple Fluke meters. I don't own any Fluke meters, but you say Fluke and you know you're spending some money. $99 for this guy. A little more basic meter, but you know it's going to do your volts in AC and DC and your continuity and resistance and all that stuff. So $100 for a Fluke meter, down from $129. That ain't too shabby. But wait, there's more. We have another Fluke digital multimeter. This one's got non-contact AC voltage, does all the measurements and stuff. $194, down from $281. That is pretty sweet. If you're looking for a Fluke meter, they got some deals there. Now this guy here surprised the heck out of me. I bought this when I got home from Washington because I had the QMX and I needed a little speaker for it. So I just randomly found this on Amazon and I bought it. It was $25 at the time. Now it's $19. Tiny little speaker. This thing has actually surprisingly good sound. So it collapses into a ball, or you can expand it and you get a little more bass. I hooked this up to my phone and I cranked it all the way. It didn't distort. Now, I mean, keep in mind, this is a tiny little speaker, but this is what I use for my QMX, and it's freaking awesome. I've actually seen quite a few other people that have had this little speaker thing, and it's freaking awesome. So $20 if you need a little speaker. And the cool thing is, where did it go? The power cable, so it charges with USB-C. You can kind of see at the bottom right there, the cable wraps around the bottom and is just housed in the base. You got a volume, you got your on-off switch, and then it charges with USB-C. I am so impressed. This is like the best $20 I spent all year. So if you need a little speaker for a QRP radio or something, this AYL, I feel they're like a small business or an American business or something like that. It said something to that effect in the box when I got it, but $20 for a tiny little QRP radio speaker, or any radio. I mean, you got a 7300 you can put it in. It's a better speaker than what's in your radio. Now this one, we just did a video on this last Friday, and this was over $500. Now this Power Queen 300 amp hour battery is only $483, but you can also click this save 10% there and get 10% more off it, or they've got different size batteries here, but $483 for a 300 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. It's absolutely insane. Then we've got this Watt Cycle Mini. This is what's inside one of my battery boxes at that Harbor Freight Apache case. This fits in the Harbor Freight 3800 Apache case if you want that. $169 for a 100 amp hour mini, or $179 for the Bluetooth version. So it's got an app and you can like see what all the batteries do in there. So freaking sweet. What else do we have? Power Queen. This is their 100 amp hour mini. This was over $200 when I reviewed this like 9 months ago, I think it was. So $198. Again, they have another 10% off coupon here. So Power Queen. I think this has low charge protection as well, low temperature charge protection, and then they've got all kinds of other sizes here. But some Black Friday deals there. Here's another one I don't own, but I've heard good things. I've seen these in the wild personally, like I have touched these. But I just threw this on here because, like, it's a 10 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery for $30. Like, if you got a QRP radio or just for shorter activations, like an 891. I started Pota with my 891 and a 10 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. So you could probably get maybe a couple hours out of this on phone, doing a pretty heavy pile up there. So $30 for a 10 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery, not bad. Here's another one. Haven't used this, but this is really cool. I think TO has one of these. And this is, if you're not into like building battery boxes and things, this could be it. 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate. It's a battery box, basically. It's built in. So 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. But then you've got this little controller module, this thing here that has USBs on it. You've got a couple power poles. This is a solar in, and this is your output. Like, how do you say no to a 100 amp hour battery solar generator that's $200? Like, it's a no-brainer. This is freaking odd. Like, I want one of these. I can build them, but like they already did it for you, and it's $200. So Dr. Prepare. I've watched a lot of videos on this thing. This thing is really cool. Let's see, what do we have next? This pure sine wave inverter. I keep one of these in my car. I unfortunately bought the cheaper one because I'm a cheap ass. But pure sine wave inverter, I've used this out in the field camping. Mine is RF quiet. It was sitting next to 2 radios for an entire weekend, powering a fridge, and it worked. I would recommend don't do what I did and get this silver one, because this one, if I can click on it, has a USB-C PD and a QC 3.0, where mine only has 2 USB. Like USB 3.0, whatever USB-A is dead to me. Anything with USB-C on it, I'm all about. So pure sine wave inverter. It's only 300 watts, but like you keep it in your car and you have a little inverter if you need power. So $47, not a bad deal. Next, wire. If you're doing anything with batteries, this is the wire that I use when I do battery review videos. I use the 1/0 gauge. Yes, I paid $90 for 10 feet of red and black 1/0 gauge pure copper wire. Now, this is like the welding wire. This is I think it's the oxygen-free whatever, but it is legit pure copper wire. None of that tinned copper, none of that copper-clad aluminum garbage. This is the real deal. They've got different gauges you can pick, okay? Different lengths. So maybe, let's say I want 6 gauge, building some kind of battery, whatever, and then you can choose the different sizes there. But I really, really am happy with this. So the jacket is really awesome, very, very flexible, but it also has this kind of polyester tape separator thing just to protect it a little bit more. So this stuff is freaking awesome. And if you're pulling high currents out of batteries, you want to use good cable for it. Next, you do not see me in many videos where there is not a water bottle around, and I had one similar to these, and it just kind of got old and decrepit, and I've been searching for months for a water bottle like this, and I finally found it. Insulated water bottle, 57 ounces, Texas heat. I gotta have a lot of water. Here you can see, this is that. You push the little button, out pops a straw. You suckle on your nipple. I bought 2 of these back in September, and I freaking love them. 57 ounces, gotta have water in the Texas heat. And I bought multiples just because you never know when something like this is gonna go away, and then I'll have to find them again. So highly, highly, highly recommend you stay hydrated. It's got a little straw in there and comes in all kinds of different sizes and whatever. It's a water bottle. It's $17 and a huge one. So go buy it. Lastly, we're gonna get real here for a minute. We need to talk about hygiene. If everybody remembers back in 2020 when COVID hit, what was everybody going to the store for and was out? Toilet paper, right? Well, if we all used this next thing I'm going to show you, that would have never happened. And I'm imploring all of my American friends to embrace this. Your life will never be the same. A bidet. $31 to keep your anal hygiene tip-top I know it sounds embarrassing. I know that it's awkward to talk about, but I'm the guy here to talk about it. We would not have had the toilet paper crisis of 2020 if the United States of America would simply embrace the bidet. Do you really want to be left behind next to Europe? Because they get it. They get it. The whole rest of the world gets it, but we don't. And guys, even if you leave home, you can still stay clean. That's right. There are portable bidets. When you're out in the field, when you're out at field day, when you're out camping, anywhere away from home, your friend's house, your neighbor's house, your aunt and uncle's house, you don't have to be unclean anymore with this nice, discreet, look at this. You put it in your backpack there. Nobody knows. They think you got a water bottle. If you want to play a joke on them, let them drink from it. Ha ha ha. I'm telling you, take care of your backside, and your backside will take care of you. So there we go. That's my Black Friday picks. Thanks so much for watching. Do follow the links in the description. And thank you for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving and have a happy birthday, Mike. Hey, thanks. All right, guys, we'll see you later. 73.